talk about today? We're gonna talk about the 10X GrowthCon. I was to in Vegas. I was to a big conference in Las Vegas, and in this conference there was amazing speakers on, from business owners, from superstars. We got John Travolta, we had Usher on, we had Kevin Hart, Snoop Dogg, Floyd Mayweather. What I will talk with you about today is what are sort of the three main things that went through all the speakers in general. One thing I would like to say was integrity. Integrity was what basically all the speakers were talking about. Doing the right thing, holding yourself to higher standards, holding your principles no matter what you do, how famous you become, how much wealth you're creating, how much success you're creating, what's gonna make you fulfilled, what's gonna make you happy, and what's gonna make you sort of consistent with who you are is having your integrity into play. That was just what John Travolta, a guy like John Travolta talked a lot about. That was what a guy like Usher talked about. And I was basically sitting right in front on the stage, so I could see exactly how they're communicating, what was their body language, what was their tone of voice, what was their aura around them. And that was just the thing they kept hammering on. They were like, doing the right thing. Do the right thing, do the right thing, do the right thing, and it's gonna pay you back 10 times as much as you put out there. Play around with the word integrity and then ask yourself, okay, what are sort of some area right now that you're currently doing, habits, maybe things you're not aware of, that is robbing you from integrity? Is it not keeping the promises to yourself? Is it not showing up on time? It's my 3 takeaways, and I will start with the first one. One thing they keep talking about: getting used to having your face right against the wind. Don't get comfortable. Don't get complacent. Don't enjoy it too much. That was one thing people were talking about all the time. Don't get comfortable. Look in your life right now and then ask yourself, where are you seeking comfort? Is it because you have had a long day right now and you need comfort? Is it because you have had a long week and you need food as comfort? Is it because you have had a long week and then you need socializing with alcohol? You might get on the piss every weekend because that's comfort for you. That's a release for you. We all need comfort. I understand that. When you're laying in bed at nighttime, you gotta be comfortable, right? You can't be fucking scared of like whatever's gonna happen around you. But what I'm saying is that don't be comfortable. There's a reason why the wolf on the mountain, climbing the mountain, is more dangerous than the wolf already on the top. It's the hunger, right? Hunger, drive, determination to strive for more, right? You got that when you're not comfortable. So if you're in a position right now where you achieve some of the things you already want to achieve, how can you make yourself uncomfortable? How can you make yourself uncertain about what's gonna happen next? Is it overcommitting yourself? I do that sometimes. I use that a lot. Overcommitting myself with tasks. Overcommitting myself with, financial investment, right? I just got back from the 10X GrowthCon right now. I just logged in with one of the guys over there to go back to Miami in July to do a business boot camp, right? I spent 4.5K over there in a week on travel. I'm gonna fly all the way from Australia to America, hotels, transport, hiring a car, food, doing things, buying things over there. I spent 4.5K. I don't wanna spend 4.5K right now, but what I'm doing right now to keep myself hungry, to keep the rhythm, to keep the momentum up, I've committed to another business boot camp they're doing in Miami in July, where I'm likely gonna spend another 4K total, right? But right now I'm just paying down an investment, talking with one of the sales guys, and then buy the ticket, lock myself in for the ticket, right? So what it basically comes down to, that you're committing yourself to something that's out of your reach right now. Something that will keep you in the game, something that will make you stretch and work for it, right? The thing is, when you committed for it, when you invested time or money, you put down a date, you gotta do it, right? You find a way to do it. So I got 3 months right now to, okay, this is my trip. I have something coming up there. I'm just gonna plan around it so I make sure everything is set up to July. The second thing, that was actually something Grant's wife, she was talking about. Create a distraction-free environment. That was something Grant's wife, Elena, she talked a lot about. She talked about, you know, in the beginning when Grant and all that, like, you know, he's been working basically fucking his whole life, right? When they met each other, he was still working, he was still producing and all that sort of stuff. What she did, instead of being the housewives at home saying like, why are you not home on time? Why are you not doing this? Why are you not paying attention to that? Why are you not doing that? She basically created a distraction-free environment for him. What's a distraction-free environment? So if you're talking about your relationship, right? Get on the same page with your partner. Get on the same page with your partner. Discuss, okay, this is what we need to do. We want to go in that direction together. This is the rules we have and this is what we need to do in order to follow through, right? Get on the same page so you're not running in a different direction. Look at your life right now and then ask yourself, where am I distracted? Where is my temptation coming at? Where am I usually following into being distracted? For me right now, I just locked in my calendar when I was writing those notes. I was like, no social media between 12 and 4:30. No social media between 12 and 4:30. That's a distraction for me. Read if it's just a quick little snap, send it up. It's a distraction because it takes me out of my zone. It takes me out of my focus. What is a distraction-free environment as well? A distraction-free environment is like, say to your friends, this is what I'm doing. Don't call me. Don't, you know, ask me to come out on Friday or a Saturday. Just leave me alone for now. Again, it comes down to, you know, it comes down to you having good people around you, right? If you have good people around you, they're on the same page, all motivated people or whatever life you're having and whatever life you want to pursue, right? You gotta have people in your life to support that environment. So I figure out over the years that I'd rather have good, solid friends that might be doing different things, but we're on the common ground, we're on the common page, and that's just basic principles, right? For me, it's people that are hungry, people that want to do more with their life, people that are curious about personally develop, people that are curious about building something from themselves, right? People that are motivated, people that have high energy, people that are fit and healthy, right? People that are not complaining, people that have a can-do attitude. These are the people I want to hang out with. Doesn't matter if they work in real estate, doesn't matter if they're a doctor, or doesn't matter if there's a garbage truck driver, whatever it is, if it's people that are hungry and want to do more in their life, if they have a great attitude, I'm all in, bro. I'm all in. I got free training in LA in Gold's Gym purely because of my attitude. I walked in, never seen the guy before in the reception. I just saw him. He had a big smile on. I walked in, I was like, what's up, dude? What's up with you? You look amazing today. Look at this gym, look at this weather. This is cool in here. And we just had an instant connection. And I was talking with him and I was like, you know, it's $40 US to train and all that. I was like, dude, okay, I just need some protein shakes. I need some t-shirts and stuff. What if I just buy something over here? Can I go in and train? And he was like, normally we don't do that. But dude, because of your attitude is sick, just go in and train. I won't say anything. Instantly, there was a connection because we had a similar energy and a similar attitude. So think about that. A distraction-free environment, a lot of the time come down to the people you have around you. The last one, have your priorities right. Scooter Braun, he was saying that straight away. He was saying that, you know, you better have your priorities right because when you get to the top of the mountain, when you pursue the things you want to do in life, whatever it is, money, you know, career, fame. Scooter Braun is the guy that discovered Justin Bieber together with Usher. These two guys found Justin Bieber. You know, so this guy that he's been working with lots of talents and seen lots of people go through that whole thing of becoming famous, being artists and pursuing their dreams and goals, you know. And he said that over and over again, make sure you have your priorities right because when you hit that top of the mountain, when you get the things you thought will bring you something, it's never how it feels like. So he said, when you get there, or in general, right, there's never any destination. The journey is the destination. So you gotta learn how to love the process. You're gonna learn how to have all the small things into place every single day. Have good people around you. You know, have your morals, integrity, as I was talking about in the beginning. Have your standards and value into place. Be the person you wanna be now. You're not gonna be that person out in the future if you're not that person now, after you're getting those things. So focus on developing your values. focusing on developing your priorities, focusing on developing the skeleton of the life you want to have before you get there, right? I am clear about where am I going in those different areas, right? So for me, a big focus area right now, it's, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm building up my business, I want to work with people, have a big impact, shooting those videos and make live stream as I'm doing right now. Building that for me right now is a big priority. But when I'm laying out what are sort of the things I want in all the areas, well, then suddenly I can create a whole, soup of everything that links together. So all my 8 goals in different categories, whether it's spiritual and giving, family, intellectual, what are the skills I want to develop, personal relationship, material things, business, finance, and health and relationship, all those things are combined, right? All those things are combined. So I know when I achieve my financial goal, I can go over there and then do my material goals. I can also do my family goals because it's all tied in together. My health and my fitness, I'm doing it every single day. Create one soup. Create one life that you want to be part of. Get clear about, okay, what is the soup you want? What is the taste you want to create in that whole thing about your life, right? So, legend, hope you enjoyed it. Again, the 10x growth concern. My top 3 takeaways. Don't get comfortable. Create a distraction-free environment and have your priorities right. These were just some of the things the amazing speakers and superstars over there shared with us that I took with me back home in my notes and then start creating an implementation plan that I can put into my life so I can learn and develop from what the speakers and the superstars over there shared there. Implement this thing I'm talking there right now. Remember, raise your baseline, and I will talk to you very soon.